in binary pay, we are paid in what we call pairs. And pairs is what determines the amount of the amount of money you're paid when it comes to the binary pay. And so I'll just illustrate simply. A pair, as you can see, is equivalent to 75 points, and the pay you get is $11.25. Let me just repeat. A pair is 75 points, and the amount you get to be paid, or the amount you get to earn, is $11.25. All right? I just want you to have that in mind, that in binary pay we are paid in pairs. Of course, on the weaker leg, all right? Because we said you get to be paid 15% on the weaker leg. And so what we are saying is simple. This is important to understand, for you to understand the slide that you're seeing as we speak. So the slide that you're seeing is basically, you can see that that is what we call the binary table, whereby you see that we have the basic, the premium, and the elite package. So on the pairing one, you're going to be paid $11.25 as a basic, and as a premium, you're going to be paid for the first 4 pairs $11.25, and as an elite, you're going to be paid for the first 12 pairs, that is $11.25, which I'll just illustrate in a bit. And then when it comes to pairing 2, you're going to be paid up to the 25th pair, up to the 25th pair, that is from the 2nd to the 25th pair, which I'll just show us in a brief. Pairing 2, you're going to be paid $3.75, and you're going to be paid up to, from the 2nd pair up to the 104th pair. And the pairing 2, when it comes to the elite, you're going to be paid $6 up to the infinity. And then you can see the maximum amount of money you can make if you're a basic, premium, elite member. You can make up to a maximum of $86.25, maximum of for $35 as a premium, and as an elite there's no limit. Anyway, let me just explain what you see, because I know you might not understand. Let me explain it. Now, let's say, so let's assume that this is you. This is your stronger leg, or the left leg, which is strong, and this is the left side, which is weak. And so we said in the binary pay, you get to be paid 15% of the weaker side, 15% of the weaker side. And so, as I told you earlier on, that we get in binary pay, we use what we call the pairing, the pairs. It's paid using the pairs, and I'll show you briefly how that works. And we said a pair is 75 points, and you get to be paid $11.25 for a single pair, or one pair. And so I'll just illustrate this simply. So when it comes to this, you can see in our weaker leg we have 600 points. So we have to determine how many pairs are here, how many pairs we have in these 600 points. And so how to do that is, we say one pair is equivalent to 75 points. One pair. How about 600? We'll find that we have 8 pairs. We'll find that we have 8 pairs. 8 pairs in this, all right? We have 8 pairs here. We just want to see, as a basic member, how much you'll be entitled when you do such a business. So let's say this is you. You've actually, on one side you have 600 points, on the other side you have 5,000 points. Of course, in our binary pay, you get to be paid on the weaker leg, the weaker side, which is 600 points. And we said 1 point value is equivalent to $1, okay? And so when you get to be paid, the way to get to be paid is to determine the pairs, because it's through the pairs you can get to determine your pay. And so we said one pair is equivalent to $75. One pair is equivalent to $75, and you get to be paid $11.25 for one pair. All right. And so what happens here is, in our case, we have 8 pairs, 600 by 75, we have 8 pairs. And so what will happen is, the way you get to be paid as a binary, I'll just write it down here. You get to be paid on the first pair, you're going to be paid $11.25. And pairing number 2, or the next level, which you call pairing number 2, you're going to be paid from the second pair to the 25th pair, actually from the second pair to the 25th pair, and you're going to be paid $3 each. You're going to be paid $3. You're going to be paid, and you're going to be paid $3 within this category or this range. So pairing 1 is the first range where you get to be paid $11.25. Pairing 2 is the second range where you get to be paid between second to the 25th pair, which you get to be paid $3. And so in our case, we want to see which pairs fall on the first pair. So we only have this one. The first pair, you're going to make $11.25. And pairing 2 is between the second pair to the 25th pair. So between here, because between second to 8th falls within this, between second to 25th, up to from these pairs from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 falls in between here. So you're going to be paid $3. And so you're going to actually say 7 times $3. And so you'll get, this is $21. And so your total will be 33, I think, $33.25. $33.25 actually. So that will be your pay for this kind of business, whereby you've had in a day, you've actually had 600 points, you've done this sort of a business. That will be your what we call the binary pay. That's how you're going to be paid. So remember one thing to to get, if I've talked a lot of things and you've not understood, just understand this one thing. Okay, the idea is simply this, that binary pay is paid on the weaker side. And so you have to get the points on the weaker side, and then you determine the pair. Because it's through the pairs you're able to get the category here of where you're going to be paid, which category you're going to be paid. So you get that pair, you get that weak side, and determine how many pairs are in those points in the weaker side. And after you've determined, now you're able to use this table, binary table. As you can see in your screen, there's that what we call the binary table. So you're going to see what range you're able to be paid. And so let me get you to the next level, that is the premium. Let's look at the premium. With the same exact scenario whereby we have this kind of business, whereby we have 5,000 points on the right leg and 600 points on the other side, and we say that we are going to pay, binary pay is paid on the weaker side. And so we are looking at the same exact scenario, and we want to determine how much the premium will be paid with such a business. And so we are going to look at the table, what we call the binary table, and we discover, as you can see, the binary table is on the pairing 1, or what we call the first category. You see from the first to the fourth pair, you get to be paid $11.5. And then category 2, that is pairing 2, you paid from the 5th pair to the 104th pair, and you find that be paid $3.75, as you can see. And so this is the binary table for the premium pay, so as to determine the pay. And so in our example here, you can see we have 8 pairs to pay. And so we're going to take our first pair up to the 4th pair here, and it's going to be paid 11.25 times, there are 4 pairs actually, so this will be $45. And then, as you can see, the remaining 4 pairs, they fall between the 5th to the 104th, and so we have 8 pairs to pay. So we're going to pay these 3.75 times 4. 3.75 times 4, and this will be $15. And so the total, as you can see, will be $60. Will be $60. So this is the pairing, this is the binary pay for a premium member, the same business case. It will be $60. All right, so let's assume this is you, you are an elite member, and so how much are you going to make out of this scenario that I'm trying to explain? What will be your binary pay? And so the same exact scenario, as we said, on your weaker leg we have 600 points, and so as we already know that a pair is equivalent to 75 points. So out of these 600 points, you're going to have 8 pairs. You're going to have 8 pairs. And so remember, on the binary pay, we get to be paid on the weaker leg, and the weaker leg is this side, whereby we have 600 points. And so as an elite, the way you get paid is we have what we call pairing 1. We have pairing 1, and pairing 1, you get to be paid from the 1st to the 12th pair, which you get to be paid $11.25. And then pairing 2, you're going to be paid from the 13th pair to the infinity. What we mean is to unlimited pairs, which is not defined. So infinity is unlimited, all right? And so you're going to be paid $6. You're going to be paid $6. And so in our case, as you can see, as an elite, you're able to be paid, because from the 1st to the 12th pair, you've already gone up to the 8th pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so this one, you're going to qualify because you are between the 1st and the 12th pair. So you're going to qualify for 11.25 times 8. You're going to be paid 11.25 times 8 for all that. All right, you're going to be paid 11.25 times 8, which will be $90. Which will be $90. And so that is a scenario if you are what we call an elite. This will be the scenario. So as you can see, with the illustrations that I showed earlier on, we saw that the basic member with the same business scenario made $32.25. We see the premium member will earn $60 and an elite member will earn $90. So what does this tell you? It tells you that in binary pay, given the same business case or business production, the different packages will earn different income. And so you can see the different incomes. And so, meaning that if you are a basic member or a premium member, you'll be losing out. You'll be losing a lot of money. For example, so as you can see, the basic member is losing $57.75. As you can see, the difference between this amount and this is $57.75, while the premium is losing out on $30. Between the difference between this and this is $30. So what does this tell us? It tells us that elite package is the ultimate business goal for any member. Any member who joins our business, they should focus on being an elite member. And if you're starting out, become an elite member. Why? Because the income potential in elite member is enormous. As we've seen in binary pay, you get to make a lot of money. You get to make, as an elite, you get to make money, a lot of it, than a premium and a basic. And as a basic member and a premium member, you get to lose out on some income. You get to lose out, as we've seen in this, as a premium in this business scenario has lost $30, and as a basic he has lost 57.25. And so the whole point is, if you're a basic member, a premium member, upgrade to the next to elite member, so that you are going to experience unlimited income potential. And that is it. Thank you.